The first and most important right thing is to open the doors to the possibility that there is something in your life you have never seen before, and someone inside of you you have no relationship with. It's opening the doors to your imagination. You're only, but I can't, but I don't, but I didn't, but I never, etc., etc. All of those things that keep on coming up as simply excuses why I'm unwilling to open the doors to my imagination for fear of what might walk in. Your job is to practice. So you'll sound stupid at the beginning, and you continue to practice. Simply do what I'm suggesting that you do.
I had to dream big. There was no room for failure.
I did what I had to do in order to make the dream work. I made the commitment, knowing that it always wasn't going to be a smooth ride. But I felt like my only two choices was to either make it or not. And the not wasn't an option. You always have to have a boundary. You always have to have a boundary of what you will or will not do. Now, your boundary is different from my boundary. At the same time, you have to live with yourself at the end of the day.
You know, it's like any commitment. You got to work on the passion too. You got to work to bring the passion back.
But somehow you have to reject all the things that people have told you you were. What is there but a dream? You can't trade in your dream for another dream. To dream big and dream fierce.
Dig deep down and ask yourselves, who do you want to be? I'm talking about figuring out for yourselves what makes you happy.
Pressure, whether it's me or anybody else, is the same. You know, I have the same pressures as anyone else. There's time, there's performance, there's financial. I mean, there's deadlines. My pressures are not unique. The situations may be different.
Most of you lack the skills to sell your vision with clarity because you don't practice, and if you don't believe with all your heart, then you're not gonna, go that extra mile. And look for something that you can passionately believe in. Is that so difficult?
The enemy does everything he can to tear down your belief system, to destroy your belief system. If you open up a company, one of the things you have is vision, purpose, and goals. And you write them down so all of your staff and all of your team and all your customers can know. If you know who you are, then you know who you are not. As I can do all things.
Just believe in what you're going to do.
The strongest force in the human personality is the need to remain consistent with how we define ourselves. So we have the power to change what things mean to us and therefore what we feel in our body about them. But I think God gives you choices. And I believe your decisions are what shape your destiny. How many believe that you make choices and they shape your destiny? Some people achieve to overcome that pain. How do you create your life? You get hungry for something. You decided there's something you wanted so bad.
I think some people, and maybe I used to think once you got successful, you could, you're successful and okay, now you can kind of just relax a little bit, but that's not the case at all. You have to pedal even harder. You have to work even more.
And it came together.
15 hours a day and pay that sacrifice to be away from your loved ones and travel and hustle as if you're doing something around a subject.